What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians video for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the latest news in the Guardians managerial search that's been going on for close to a month now. And from what I'm hearing, it sounds like it could be wrapping up pretty soon here, as I've heard of possible candidates getting their second interviews. I just heard Stephen Vogt got his second interview, and the vibe is that he might be the favorite to land the job. Now, earlier today, Ken Rosenthal posted an article talking about two more names that have popped up in the sweepstakes, and that is Cubs bench coach Andy Green. And how about this one? Former Brewers manager Craig Counsell. Now, if that name rings a bell, that's because, of course, he was the guy that won the World Series for the Marlins. Yeah, he scored the winning run against us in 1997 World Series. Imagine if he becomes the manager. Everyone's going to be talking about that, right? Oh, you hired the guy that beat the Indians in the 1997 World Series. But you know what? If you really think about it, Terry Francona beat the Indians when he was the manager for the Red Sox, right? Now, honestly, you look at Craig Counsell, I think he'd be a good fit for the Guardians because, of course, he managed a small market team in Milwaukee, so he would know how to operate that roster. And, of course, they had some really good players over there, just like we do here. But, anyways, there's this little piece from the article from Ken Rosenthal. And here's what it says, and I quote, multiple leak sources linked Counsell to the Cleveland Guardians manager opening as a candidate. The Guardians have asked permission to speak with him, leak sources said. And people within the industry insisted that Cleveland, another small market team that operates much like Milwaukee, could make a serious financial pitch to Counsell. Previously, Terry Francona was among the highest paid managers. The Guardians front office group operates in a forward thinking way, similar to the Brewers before and after Stearns, who's now, of course, with the Mets. And that might hold some appeal to Counsell. But honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Counsell tells us no and he makes his way over to Queens to go be with Stearns and the Mets. I would not be shocked at all. But personally, I would love to have Counsell manage the Guardians. That'd be awesome. I would love that. Now, let's take a look at the list of interviews so far that we know of course. Of course, you got Craig Counsell. I put an asterisk because we have only asked permission. We have not officially interviewed him yet, so we'll see if that actually happens. But other than Counsell, we have Craig Abernaz, Carlos Mendoza, Andy Green, Clayton McCullough, Stephen Vogt, who many say is the favorite. And then you got the internal options, John McDonald, Chris Valleca, and Rob Serfolio, who I talked about previously. Now, if you want to know my top three, I think you guys already know by this point. Stephen Vogt, Carlos Mendoza, and if he interviews, Craig Counsell. Yeah, that's my top three. I think Stephen Vogt right now is the legit favorite for the job, but we'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, he's already taken two interviews. I don't know of anyone else who's taken two. And we'll see if any other names come up. But of course, we're going to have more competition to deal with now. The Padres are probably going to be looking for a manager, although I already heard a couple names that they're looking at. And then the Astros, because Dusty Baker's retiring. So we'll see what they do there. See if any more names pop up. And of course, if any more names pop up, you already know, I'll make a video talking about it. So figured I'd do a quick video talking about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of all the guys you see on your screen, who would you want to be the new Guardians manager? I know a lot of you are probably going to say Stephen Vogt, which I firmly agree with you. But yeah, let's hear your opinion. Who would you want out of all the names that you see on your screen? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you all later. Go Guardians. I'm Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Have a good night. I got one more video coming out on the Buckeye channel. So, yeah, should be fun. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Go Guards. And I'm out. Bye-bye.